Chosen one, stop for a moment and listen carefully. The angels are urgently trying to get your attention right now. Something inside you is about to burst. Your heart is heavy, your mind is racing, and you feel like you cannot stay silent anymore. You feel like today is the day you finally say everything you have been holding inside. But the angels are sending a strong warning. Chosen one, don't let it all out right now. The angels can see the moment you are standing in. They can see the anger rising in your chest. They can see the words forming in your mind. Words that could shock people. Words that could expose everything. Words that could change relationships forever. But the angels are saying this very clearly: if you release everything right now, you may damage something that God is still working on behind the scenes. Right now, heaven is watching your reaction. Yes, chosen one, God understands your pain. God has seen every moment when you were disrespected. God has seen every time someone tested your patience. God has seen every silent tear you wiped away when no one was looking. But this moment is a test. The angels are saying the enemy wants you to explode today. The enemy wants you to react emotionally. Because the enemy knows something you don't fully see yet. You are standing very close to a breakthrough. And if you lose control of your words right now, it could delay what God is about to release in your life. Chosen one, listen closely. The angels are not telling you to ignore your feelings. They are telling you to protect your destiny. Some people around you are expecting a reaction. They are waiting for you to finally lose your temper. They want to see you break your peace. They want to see you step out of your calm spirit. But the angels are saying this is exactly why you must stay quiet for now. Because the moment you react, they will try to twist your words. They will try to make you look like the problem. They will try to turn your pain into a weapon against you. The angels do not want you to fall into that trap. Chosen one, something very powerful is happening in the spiritual world right now. While you are fighting emotional battles on the outside, God is rearranging things on the inside. Hearts are changing. Truth is slowly coming into the light. People who doubted you are beginning to see things differently. Situations that once looked stuck are quietly shifting. But this shift requires your patience. The angels are asking you to hold your peace just a little longer. Yes, you have every reason to speak. Yes, you have every reason to defend yourself. Yes, you have every reason to finally release the truth you have been holding back. But timing is everything. And right now, heaven is saying this is not the moment to release everything. Chosen one, the angels want you to understand something powerful about who you are. You are not like everyone else. You carry a calling that most people cannot see. Because you are chosen, the enemy tries harder to provoke you. The enemy tries harder to push your buttons. The enemy tries harder to make you react emotionally. Why? Because if you lose control of your spirit, it weakens the authority God placed inside you. The angels are protecting that authority right now. They are surrounding you with calmness even though your emotions feel loud. They are whispering wisdom into your heart even though your mind wants to respond quickly. Chosen one, silence right now is not weakness. Silence right now is power. There is a reason heaven stopped you at this very moment. There is a reason you suddenly felt something inside telling you to pause. The angels want you to realize that this is not a coincidence. This is divine protection. Right now, you may feel like you are being pushed to your limit. You may feel like people have crossed too many lines. You may feel like you have stayed quiet for far too long. Your heart keeps saying, I cannot hold this in anymore. But the angels are standing beside you, whispering something powerful into your spirit. Chosen one, if you release everything now, you may give the wrong people power over your emotions. Some people do not deserve to see the depth of your pain. Some people do not deserve to hear the full story of your heart. And the angels know that if you speak too quickly, you might reveal things that should remain protected. The angels are guarding your heart right now. They are reminding you that your story is sacred. Your struggles, your battles, your healing process. These things are not meant to be thrown into arguments or emotional confrontations. The enemy wants your emotions to become your weakness. But the angels are turning your emotions into your strength. Chosen one, something is about to happen that will change the energy around you. The angels can already see it forming in the spiritual realm. It is like a shift that is slowly moving closer and closer to your reality. People who misunderstood you will soon start seeing things clearly. Situations that once felt confusing will suddenly make sense. And those who tried to test your patience will realize they underestimated your strength. But the angels are saying something very important. The victory that is coming will not come through shouting. It will not come through arguments. It will not come through emotional reactions. Your victory will come through divine timing. God is preparing a moment where everything will turn in your favor without you having to fight for it. A moment where the truth will stand on its own. A moment where people will quietly realize that you were not the problem. And when that moment arrives, your silence will become your proof. Chosen one. The angels want you to understand that heaven sometimes asks you to stay quiet not because you are wrong, but because your peace is more valuable than temporary satisfaction. Anyone can react. Anyone can argue. Anyone can release anger. But it takes real spiritual strength to stay calm when your emotions are screaming. And that strength is inside you. The angels see it. Even when you feel like you are about to break, there is still a powerful calmness in your spirit. There is still a quiet wisdom guiding your heart. That wisdom is not coming from fear. It is coming from heaven. The angels are placing a shield around your mind right now. A shield against regret. A shield against words you might wish you could take back. A shield against the trap that the enemy hoped you would fall into. Chosen one. Listen closely to this part because it is very important. There is someone watching you right now. Someone observing how you handle this situation. Someone who is quietly paying attention to your reactions. And what you do in this moment will reveal your true character. If you react with anger, they will only see the reaction. But if you remain calm, they will start questioning the story they believed about you. Sometimes God allows situations like this to expose the truth without you having to explain anything. Your silence forces people to think. Your calmness creates confusion for those who expected chaos. Your patience reveals a strength that cannot be faked. Chosen one. The angels are asking you to trust that heaven is working for you even when it feels slow. What you are experiencing right now is the quiet part before the shift. Just like the sky becomes silent before a powerful storm moves through, your life is entering a moment of stillness before something changes. And when that change comes, you will be thankful that you did not let your emotions control the moment. The angels want you to imagine looking back at this day later in your life. Imagine realizing that this was the exact moment where you could have reacted, but instead you chose peace. That decision will protect doors that are about to open for you. Because the truth is, chosen one, the blessing coming toward your life requires a strong spirit. It requires someone who can control their emotions even in difficult situations. And heaven is preparing you for that blessing right now. So the angels are saying again, gently but firmly. Do not let it all out today. Not because your feelings are wrong. Not because your voice does not matter. But because God is preparing a better moment for the truth to be revealed. A moment where your peace will speak louder than any argument ever could. And when that moment finally arrives, you will realize that the angels were not silencing you. They were protecting your breakthrough. Right now, you may feel like you are standing alone in this situation. You may feel like no one truly understands what you have been carrying in your heart. The pressure, the silence, the unfair moments, all of it has been building inside you for a long time. The angels see it all. They see the nights when your mind would not rest. They see the moments when you wanted to speak but held yourself back. They see the times when you chose peace even when others did not deserve it. Chosen one, heaven has been watching your restraint. And what you think is weakness, the angels call strength. Many people around you react quickly. Many people allow their emotions to control their words. But you have been different. Even when you were hurting, you tried to keep your spirit calm. That is why the angels are protecting you right now. Because the enemy thought this moment would finally break your peace. The enemy believed that today would be the day you explode and say things that cannot be taken back. But the angels stepped in before that could happen. They are reminding you that you are not fighting this battle alone. God is standing behind you, even in your silence. And sometimes God defends His chosen ones in ways that people cannot see until later. Chosen one. Something powerful is quietly forming in your life. It may not look like progress yet. In fact, it may feel like nothing is changing. But the angels can see the movement that is happening behind the scenes. Doors are shifting. Conversations are changing. Truth is slowly rising to the surface. People who once doubted you are starting to question what they believed. People who once ignored your side of the story are beginning to notice the signs they missed before. But this process takes divine timing. If you release everything now, you might interrupt the moment that God is preparing to reveal the truth naturally. The angels want you to think about this carefully. When the truth comes out by itself, people believe it more deeply. But when truth comes out during anger or argument, people sometimes focus on the emotion instead of the message. Heaven wants the truth about you to stand strong, without distraction. That is why the angels are gently holding your spirit today. Chosen one, there is another reason the angels are asking you to remain calm. Something unexpected is approaching your life soon. A shift. A new opportunity. A moment that will open a door you did not expect. But that door requires you to stay aligned with the peace God placed inside you. If you allow anger to take over, it can cloud your spirit and delay what heaven is trying to release. The angels do not want that blessing to be delayed. You have waited too long. You have endured too much. Heaven knows your patience has been tested again and again. And that is why the angels are saying your breakthrough is closer than you realize. Sometimes the hardest moment comes right before the shift. Right before the truth is revealed. Right before the situation changes. Right before the blessing appears. The pressure increases. The emotions rise. The urge to react becomes stronger than ever. But that is exactly when heaven asks you to hold on a little longer. Chosen one. Imagine standing at the edge of a breakthrough and turning back because of one emotional reaction. The angels are protecting you from that moment. They are placing calmness over your thoughts right now. You may notice that something inside you is slowly settling. The anger that felt so strong a moment ago may already be losing its power. That is not weakness. That is divine peace entering your spirit. The angels are reminding you of who you truly are. You are not just someone reacting to life's situations. You are someone chosen to rise above them. Your strength is not in how loudly you respond. Your strength is in how deeply you trust that God is handling what you cannot see. And the truth is, chosen one, God is already working on your behalf. While you are trying to hold your emotions together, heaven is rearranging things that will soon surprise you. Situations that looked stuck will begin to move. People who caused confusion will begin to reveal their true intentions. And when everything becomes clear, people will look at you differently. They will see the patience you carried. They will see the peace you protected. They will see the strength you showed when others expected you to fall. And in that moment, your silence will speak louder than any argument ever could. So the angels are repeating their message to you one more time. Chosen one, do not let it all out today. Hold your peace. Hold your strength. Hold your trust in God. Because what heaven is preparing for you is far greater than the moment that is trying to provoke you right now. And very soon, you will understand why the angels stepped in and asked you to stay calm. Your story is not ending here. This is only the quiet moment before the shift that will change everything. They are not telling you that your voice will never be heard. They are not saying you must remain silent forever. What they are saying is that this moment is not the right moment. Because the truth is, chosen one, heaven is preparing a moment where your voice will not have to fight to be heard. A moment is coming where the truth will reveal itself so clearly that no one will be able to deny it. Right now, the angels can see something that you cannot yet see. There are cracks forming in the situation that has been troubling you. The same people who once felt confident about their actions are slowly becoming uneasy. Why? Because truth has a way of rising to the surface. And when it does not need anger to support it. Chosen one, the angels want you to notice something about the way God works. When people lie, manipulate, or create confusion, they often think they are winning in the moment. They believe they have control over the story. But God has a different way of revealing things. He allows time to pass. He allows people to speak. He allows situations to unfold. And slowly, piece by piece, The truth begins to expose itself without anyone forcing it. The angels are telling you that this is exactly what is happening around you right now. Even if you cannot see it clearly yet, the energy around the situation is shifting. People are noticing things they ignored before. Certain actions are beginning to reveal their real meaning. And when everything becomes clear, those who doubted you will begin to understand what you went through. Chosen one, imagine the power of that moment. Imagine people realizing the truth without you having to defend yourself. Imagine people seeing your patience and realizing that you carried your pain with dignity instead of chaos. That moment will be far more powerful than any argument you could have today. That is why the angels are protecting this moment. They are protecting your peace. They are protecting your reputation. They are protecting the blessing that is moving toward your life. Because there is something else the angels want you to know. Your life is about to enter a new season. A season where certain people will naturally move away from your path. Not through conflict, not through loud arguments, but simply because your energy will no longer align with theirs. And at the same time, new connections will begin appearing in your life. People who understand you better. People who respect your spirit. People who recognize the strength you carry. But in order for that new season to begin smoothly, the angels want you to leave the old energy behind peacefully. If you release anger now, it can keep you emotionally tied to the past longer than necessary. The angels want you to walk forward with clarity, not chaos. Chosen one, this moment is actually shaping your future character. Every time you choose peace instead of reaction, your spirit becomes stronger. Every time you trust God instead of rushing into confrontation, your faith grows deeper. And heaven sees every one of those choices. You may feel like your silence goes unnoticed, but it does not. The angels record your patience. God sees your restraint. Heaven recognizes your strength.